Yo, this your boy Yayo Bad on his preview slash reaction on Michigan State versus Maryland. Um, let's get started. Well, as usual, Michigan State was turning the ball over. Wasn't this part not usual. They was not shooting the ball well at all. The first half they shot like 20 something percent. They was down about 13 points. And they came back and got the dub and won by 6 points if I'm not mistaken. Um, the turnovers didn't help in the first half at all. It was the turnover, and the shooting percent why we was down by 13%. It wasn't so much the turnover, but when you are not shooting well, you shooting under 50%, you turning the ball over is just not gonna work at all. It's gonna make things harder for you, and that's what it was. Maryland came red hot. That's what it was. Maryland, we did not lead not one time in the first half. We did not lead not one time in the first half at all. Maryland was hot. They were just flat out hot in the first half. Second half, they was cold. They didn't start off well, and we did. And that's how we cut down the lead and took the lead. That just goes to show you Michigan State is not gonna go away. You have to play Michigan State throughout the whole thing. You gotta play them like they never outgame. Put it like that. They just like Golden State. Like you have to play Golden State all four quarters. Just because you have a great first half, don't mean you're gonna win the game in the first half. I don't care if you up by 20, 30, 40 points. You have to play them all four quarters, and that's what it is with Michigan State. You have to play them all two quarters. Because just because you have a great game, a great first half, don't mean nothing in the second half. You still got to go out there and finish the job, and that's what Maryland cannot do. They couldn't finish the job. They started off very well. I give them credit for that, but Michigan State was just too much for them. When Michigan State came out the second half, they came out calm and confident. Whereas, if I'm not mistaken, they turned the ball over twice or three times in the second half compared to 8 times in the first half, which was one of the problem why we was losing by 13 points. And then we was not shooting it well. Now, if we shooting it well and turning the ball over, and we playing not a better team than us, most likely we would be leading. Most likely, but in this time, it wasn't that the case because we was not shooting well at all. We were shooting 25, 27, below 30%. So, where you got a team, you shoot 52%, you got them shooting under 30%, under 30. That's very good. That's good because that means you're doing something right. And then you got them turning the ball over the way Maryland was doing to Michigan State. It's good, but they just couldn't not finish the job. They got in foul trouble. We got in foul trouble. Jaren Jackson got fouled out. Joshua Langford fouled out. That last foul on Jackson should never happen because it was, to me, it was the end of the game, and you could have played lazy D. Well, I wouldn't say lazy D because it was still kind of tight, but they was gonna foul you if they made it and you got inbound. They was gonna foul you. As long as you got it to the person you want to go to a free throw, like a guy like Joshua, like Jackson, like Langford, Miles. A guy like that, those who get them the ham on the ball and they go to the free throw, they good free throws shooters. They good free throw shooters. So I wouldn't have fouled. That was a stupid foul. He made some silly foul, and that's part of the reason why he fouled out, because the silly foul in the last possession of, not the last possession of the game, but towards the very end of the game, that's what happened. He fouled and he shouldn't have. But other than that, we beat them. They had like a 6 day off, and we did not. We had like barely a full 48 hours. Like maybe about 36, 37 something hours maybe. Our day off. Like a 38, 39 day hour off. And then that's what it was. But Michigan State won by 4 or 6 points. They did much better what they did in the second half. First half, I mean. They did so much better. So much better. I don't know who they playing next, but I will be dropping a video soon on that. This your boy Diego Badass. He's out.